Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Occidental. We're reporting on a story. Apparently John Keys came into the Occidental on the 17th of the 5th. He had a breakfast and it was reported as saying that it was delicious. That is from the Dominion Post. But apparently he has not been back. I'm here to speak to some of the staff to get their opinion on this matter. Come with me. Didrik,
Hi.
I understand that you were the waiter that looked after Mr. Keys' table on the 17th of the 5th. Is that true?
Definitely was true.
Excellent, that's what I like to hear. Now, he's reported as saying in the Dominion Post that the $3 breakfast at the Occidental was delicious.
He definitely said it was delicious, and he said he might be coming back for another time.
Wonderful. Has he returned?
No, not yet, but we definitely would like him to return anytime soon.
Okay. How does it make you feel that he hasn't come back?
It actually makes me feel real sad and gutted. I've always wanted to talk to him again and see him again, and it would be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Didrik's side of the story. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Rachel. Rachel was the coffee maker on that day. Rachel, I understand that John Keys commented on the food and said it was delicious, but yet he had nothing to say about your coffees. How does that make you feel?
I'm quite upset about that. The Occidental makes fantastic coffee.
Wonderful. Would you like him to come back and try your coffee?
I would.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it from Rachel. We'll talk to the chef next. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in the kitchen of the Occidental to speak to the head chef, Dave Morley, the man who cooked the breakfast for John Keys. Dave, sorry to interrupt you while you're working. I understand you're the man who's responsible for cooking John Keys' breakfast on that day.
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Now, he's reported as saying it was delicious in the Dominion Post.
Yes, he said it was delicious, but he hasn't come back.
Have you heard that? He didn't come back here. Dave, how does that make you feel?
Very sad.
Excellent. Now, I understand you were a little bit worried about the fact that maybe he thought the $3 breakfast was too cheap. So you've designed a John Key breakfast. Is that true?
Yes, I have. A special breakfast just for you, John Key. Come in and we'll cook it up for you.
You heard that here in the kitchen of the Occidental. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Rochelle, who was the maitre d' on the morning that John Key came in for breakfast. Now, Rochelle, I understand that you looked after the payment of the table. Was everything okay?
Yeah, everything was perfect. No issues whatsoever. They even said it was delicious.
Oh, wonderful. Delicious, as quoted in the Dominion Post. Now, their $3 breakfast, that seems like great value. Is it great value?
It is great value.
Wonderful. Now, Rochelle, has John Keys come back in for breakfast again?
No, he hasn't.
Now, how does that make you feel?
Oh, a bit sad.
Would you like him to come back in?
We would indeed.
You heard that. Rochelle would like John Keys to come back in for breakfast. Ladies and gentlemen, in summary, it would seem that everyone wants John Keys to come back to the Occidental. The only reason I can think that he hasn't been back here is that the $3 breakfast is just too cheap and won't help our economy recover with a consumer-led spending spree. So ladies and gentlemen, we have now put on the John Keys breakfast. John, please come back.